Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something that should be pretty straightforward, recording in public. But as you probably know, it doesn't always go that way. Sometimes just standing up for your rights can rub people the wrong way and lead to some wild situations. We're going to check out some real-life clips where folks interact with the public and police and see how it all plays out when you know your rights and aren't afraid to use them. It's all about that balance between personal freedom and how others react. So let's jump in and see what goes down.
What's the investigation? Get to the investigation.
None of your business.
Get to it. Get to it. I'm not physically obstructing you, am I? You need to stop speeding. If you're on a call, an emergency, turn on your lights and don't ever speed. What's your name and badge number?
You can go somewhere
What's your
else.
name and badge number?
Go somewhere else.
Business card.
Go somewhere else.
You can kiss my ass. I'm in public. I want your business card.
You're in the middle of an investigation.
Yeah? Yeah? Go investigate then. Go investigate. What you just did is you attempted to hit me with your door. Business card. I demand your ID.
You can go back there.
I demand your ID.
Go back there and
You don't tell me what to do in public. You can kiss my ass.
You can go back there.
That's assault, dumbass.
That is
Branch.
not-
Who's your supervisor on the scene?
You can go
You do
back
not touch
there.
me.
Do
You
get
do not
involved
touch me in
the
public.
investigation. Do not get involved in the
I'm not.
investigation.
I'm in public. And until I got the camera and consulted you, you didn't do anything. All of a sudden, when I confronted you, you got an issue, you just assaulted me. You do not
get
touch a
involved in
private
the
citizen.
investigation.
What investigation? What's investigating? You were not involved, you were sitting in your car, were you? Were you? You were sitting in
How
your
can I
car.
help you?
I said your business card. You just assaulted me. I want to file a complaint against you.
You're welcome to do so.
I want your business card.
When we're done.
No,
I will
now.
do that.
I demand your supervisor now.
You're not going to get that.
On his way? What's your name? What's his name? What's his name?
They have nothing to do.
You got a business card?
They don't have nothing to do with this, sir.
They have nothing to do with this? So what? I'm in public? Is this public street? Exactly. Matters of public can be recorded anywhere from public.
Absolutely. You can.
Even though this is their private property, there is no privacy. No expectation of privacy because I can see it with my own two eyes. And now I'm standing on public street and on public sidewalk. Dumbass, I have a right to defend myself. You touch me again, I will drop you. Understood? I will drop you. No, that's a warning of self-defense. Read the laws in the state of Washington. And I suggest you get your sheriff, Horch, on the line real quick.
We got videos on you as well.
Very nice. Very nice. I hope you got a video of him assaulting me, touching me without any probable cause. You have no right to touch me. No right. You laid your hands physically on me. That is an assault. That's a simple battery.
That is not.
That is. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. That's a simple battery. What's the investigation? Get to the investigation.
None of your business.
Get to it. Get to it. I'm not physically obstructing you, am I? Get to your investigation. You should know that freedom of speech is not obstruction, interference. Right? Exactly. I'm walking on a public sidewalk.
No,
We're trying to do something over here.
Then go do it. I'm walking on a public sidewalk right
Out
here.
of the investigation.
But I'm not. By this public sidewalk, your investigation is with them. Go handle it. Go handle it. Your investigation is with them. Go handle it. Go handle the investigation. I'm walking on a public sidewalk. Right? You got a tape? You telling me I can't walk freely on a public sidewalk?
I'm telling you right now, you're not getting any closer to their investigation.
Where's the line? Show me the line.
The line's
Where's
right
the
here.
tape? I don't see no tape. Where's the tape? Where's your crime scene? Where's the crime scene? Branch, where's the crime scene? Where is it? Exactly. So if I want to walk here Maybe towards this car, maybe back to my car. I don't know, maybe I just want to walk on the sidewalk here, right? So get out of the traffic. How about I do that? How about I do that?
Probably a good idea.
Walk on the sidewalk?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Absolutely.
Get out of my way then. Get out of my way. I want to walk on the sidewalk. You gonna interfere with my freedom of movement?
Are you going to interfere with our investigation?
Am I?
Yeah.
How?
You're taking two of us to kind of maintain.
I told you multiple times, get back to your investigation. Didn't I tell you multiple times? Get back to your investigation.
I suppose you did, yeah.
You suppose I did or did I? In fact, I did.
Yeah.
Did I tell you to get back to your investigation?
I'll have to read
Didn't I give you a direct order to get back to your investigation? I did, didn't I? It's on your body cams. I told you multiple times, get to your investigation. I asked you multiple times, what's the nature of the investigation? You can't state it. And now what? Oh, looks like the investigation is over, right? It's over?
Yep.
Are you done?
Yep. We're done.
Oh!
Have a nice
Now
day.
take your sorry asses, pigs, back to your cruisers and piss the hell off. And if you ever then dare to assault me again, I guarantee your asses, next lawsuit is not going to be 7 million, it's going to be 70. Piss off, pig. Piss the hell off.
Okay.
Business card, you promised me, now. Business card. Punk ass.
What?
Punk ass.
Oh, gotcha.
Got me, yeah, that's right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, stop sweating. It's all right. I'm not that scary. But I will stand my ground and my rights.
You say stop swearing?
Sweating.
I'm not sweating.
Oh, yes you are.
No.
Yeah, look at your face. Look at your face.
It's oil.
Now that you figured it out, that you have screwed up, assaulted a law-abiding citizen. Piss off! You take your punk asses, pigs, and get the hell out of here. Go do some real work.
Have a good day, sir.
Piss off! Tyrants. Criminal thugs. Yeah. I'll see you around.
Filming in public is indeed a right protected by the First Amendment. Courts have consistently upheld this right, recognizing that taking photos and videos in public spaces is essential for free speech and press. For instance, in the case of Glick versus Kunifi, the courts affirmed people's protected right to record public officials in public places. The video you mentioned involves people asserting their right to film on a public easement. They rely on legal cases that distinguish public areas from restricted state property. Public easements are meant for everyone, including filming, and in the presence of public utilities in the area, supports this argument. However, the correctional officer's questioning of filming authorization highlights a possible misunderstanding of state policies versus public rights. While security near a correctional facility is crucial, it must not infringe upon constitutional rights. The suggestion to contact a public information officer for permission seems to conflict with broader legal permissions for public filming. Balancing security and constitutional rights is essential. The debate centers around whether the precautions suggested by the officer are reasonable or overly restrictive. The photographer's argument about jurisdiction emphasizes the legal boundary between public and state property. Public spaces enjoy broader legal protections, even though some restrictions may apply to state-owned areas. Your voice matters. Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's continue exploring and advocating for our rights while ensuring community safety.
You asked for a supervisor to come
A
to solve
police
a problem.
officer can't work under pressure. He shouldn't be a police
Ma'am, it's not
officer.
even that. First of all, I'm a sergeant. Get it right. Stop calling me an officer. I'm a police sergeant. You know what? It's not the first time I've been sued. Just so you know.
That's
It's not
cool.
the first time I've been sued.
This officer is telling me,
I'm
what
not
is
an
it?
officer,
How
I'm a
many people
sergeant.
have you shot
I'm
then?
an officer. I'm a
All right,
sergeant.
well, have a
first of
good
all.
day. I'm
Second of all,
sharing
I
this
haven't
with
shot
my lawyer.
anybody.
You can
So
leave
you
now.
will-
You can
so
leave
you don't need
now.
police
I
anymore?
no longer need your services. Please
Thank
leave.
you. But
I will be reporting you to internal affairs.
Thank you.
You can't get aggressive with me like that.
I didn't get get aggressive.
You
man.
did.
I let
You
express.
did. You just got within 6 inches of me and I asked you to leave.
I was asking
Sir,
you a
you
question.
walk away because you're stepping towards me. I'm finding as aggression and you are being recorded.
Honestly,
Go away.
that makes it-
Go away.
I'm gonna finish
You're
the
being
thing.
reported.
No,
I don't want to hear
you
it anymore.
call 911.
I'm not going to be. I
Judy.
didn't call 911. I called
She always
non-emergency
like
as reported.
You're a neighbor. She
My
always
lawyer
like
said to call the police. Did she
She
not
always
say
like
call the police and get a police
So she
report?
called the police and then she called the supervisor. So now she's got 3 police officers here and she's
Who are
acting like
refusing to do anything, and I'm
Right?
I'm going to report you.
Now she's got 3
So,
police officers
that
here,
are refusing
and
to
she's
do
the one giving
anything.
information,
That
and
are
she's the one
refusing
that-
to do anything. No,
Ma'am,
he's not going
sir,
to do shit.
I need the
He's
Brazilian
refusing to
owner
do
of this
anything.
building to contact the police department and advise
No, you
who
don't.
who
No,
he
you
allows-
don't.
who
No,
he
you
allows
don't.
in and out.
He's not. No, my apartment that I have a lease for, that I pay rent for, he's not allowed to just tell people they can come in and out of my apartment.
Again, I'm trying to repeat it again.
Okay, so
I
I'm
need
gonna
to
find
hear
out
from
what
you.
apartment building you live in, and I'm just gonna walk in and out of your apartment.
I
Okay?
need my house, so
Okay.
that's not gonna happen.
Cool. Good for
Secondly,
you.
I need
You're
to
gonna
know
lose
whether
that
he
house
had
after I
people in the
report you
house,
to internal
whether he has
affairs.
Fumigators coming to the house.
Nope.
It
These
applies
people were
differently.
not fumigators. They were not
And
in
let me give you-
uniform.
I'm talking to you because you let people talk to you and you listen. You don't talk.
You don't
over me.
listen. You don't
talk
listen.
over me. So
You don't
legally-
listen. You're the one who doesn't
legally,
listen.
Legally, a owner of a building has to give you 3-day notice before they come into your to
Yeah,
fumigate,
that never happened,
right?
buddy.
So here's the thing. If he didn't give you a 3-day notice and he sent somebody to fumigate, it's still not a criminal act. It's a civil act. You
Nobody
violated
came
the
in to
contract.
fumigate.
Let me
It
make
wasn't a
sense to you.
fumigator. Can you explain to him that these men
Am I
weren't
making sense to you?
fumigators?
He says that there's no evidence of a crime.
All right, that's fine. Then
Right,
you know
that's
what?
my point.
I have evidence
I
police
need-
are refusing to do anything.
I need a broken block. I need a kicked
And that he's
door.
been sued a
I need
number of
something
times.
like that.
So
If
that
nothing
goes,
that
you
happens,
know, it goes to
how
show
about a
he's not going
video
to do his
and-
job because he
Sir,
likes
sir,
he
I
doesn't
didn't
want
get
to
your
file reports. Doesn't want to do the paperwork.
Pardon me?
Your first name?
Zach.
I'm just some
Zach,
crazy
Zach.
woman.
Just about
That's
3 or 4
cool.
years ago, a police officer walked into the wrong apartment and shot her neighbor dead.
Yeah,
Did you hear me?
I know. And
A
guess
police
what? She
officer
got away with
walked-
it because
walked
she's an
into- a
officer
police
who
officer
thinks they
walked
can do
into
whatever
an
the f they want and
right?
just refuse to arrest people.
I'm gonna wait for her to let me speak. Police officer walked into the wrong apartment, shot somebody dead. Because she thought it was her apartment, she confused the neighbor for a burglary. That police officer
These people
got
weren't
arrested.
neighbors.
That police officer got arrested.
These people
Right?
weren't neighbors.
Why did that police officer get arrested? Because we were able to prove beyond a reasonable doubt in a court of law that she had no right to be inside that apartment. Am I making
These
sense
people
to
had
anybody?
no right to be inside
Zach,
my
am I making
apartment.
sense to you?
How
Now,
this
if-
guy is fucking, because the guy
If
that he
those
shot
people-
didn't give her permission. So he's just refusing
If
to
those
arrest them
people-
because I'm some crazy woman and it's okay. He's probably in the pocket
You
of
call
the
me some
landlords or
crazy
some
guy.
shit. It's fine.
So Zach,
It's
if
cool.
those people that went to her apartment,
This is
according
going
to her,
in internal
were sent by
affairs.
the owner to fumigate,
They weren't.
I cannot arrest
They
them.
weren't. I asked
that
them if
make
they were
sense?
sent by the owner and they in front of
They
him.
didn't answer the question.
Yeah,
What are
they
you,
said
who
you're
are
a
you? What
crazy
are you
bitch,
doing
and
here?
they
You-
left.
You would think that they would say
but I
that,
need to
right?
contact the owner.
If they were sent by the owner,
the owner needs to contact us and tell us that.
if they were sent by the owner, then they would have told me who they were.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
But
They
didn't
would
say
have
who they
said,
were, they
"I
didn't
am
identify
so-and-so."
themselves. How many people do that?
Right, and I asked you your first name, and it took you 20 seconds to want to answer that question. What makes you think that people have to answer questions you ask if they don't
If
ask?
the
Because
landlord is sending them and they have permission to enter my apartment, they have to identify
No,
themselves.
they don't, ma'am. According
Yes,
to
they
state
do.
law. No, ma'am.
Okay.
People don't have to identify themselves to me.
Okay.
People don't have to.
They
what's your
don't?
name?
That's
What?
No, you don't.
Got
No,
it.
because
But
you're
you
not
don't have to
committing a
tell me that.
crime.
You can tell me I don't want to give you my name, and you can walk inside your house. There's no law
All
that
right.
says that
Well,
people have to
it's time
identify
for you to
themselves.
go because you're just incriminating yourself more, refusing to write a police report for the men that broke into my house. It's fine. It's okay.
Hey,
You know
I
what?
see.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna report this to the news too. That the police, because you should know that that I'm already talking to news reporters about the situation here, and I'm going to let them know that the police refused to arrest the men that broke into my apartment.
Está enfrente del apartamento número.
Yeah, but you didn't know I'm on the phone with fucking news reporters in that meeting too, who saw these people. Men who do not identify themselves are not allowed to walk into my house without the police. These police are refusing to give me a police report or arrest 2 strange men that walked into my apartment earlier this afternoon in front of my lawyers on camera. The police are refusing to give me a report. They say that it's completely legal for a strange man to walk into my apartment. If you live in an apartment building, just to let you know, anybody's allowed to walk into your apartment.
Reviste, o sea, que hace 2 personas. Que se metían.
That's cool. All of this is going to the news. That's fine. I've got their direct cell phone lines. I talk to them in the middle of the fucking night.
Pero señora, que la puerta está abierta.
Should have done your research.
No, escúcheme, déjeme terminar. La puerta está abierta.
I'm calling Detective Golden too to report you guys as well because she's investigating them too.
No está ni tratando, no se sabe si está tratando de robar, si está buscando una
This is going to
dirección.
Detective
No se
Golden.
sabe.
2 men broke into my house and the police refusing.
Claro, pero si esa persona entraron porque lo mandó el dueño es un arreglo. Si esa persona está buscando la dirección y entraron a esta dirección equivocada.
There's no evictions. There's no, and they're not allowed to walk in after an eviction. That's retaliation, breaking and entering. And these people weren't even management. They were 2 strange men. You cannot just send 2 strange men who do not identify themselves to break into my
No
house.
puedes ir vos y arrestarlo. Tenés que dejar el reporte de que había 2 extraños.
Señor, pero no es criminal. Si yo no puedo usar las esposas, ¿para qué voy a hacer un reporte? La policía no hace el reporte porque la persona, no sé, entonces se cayó un poco para el piso, tiene un reporte. Y la policía no hace un reporte.
Es lo mismo que vos ves carteles donde dice que la gente no ande dando
Zach,
vueltas
come
por
on.
el barrio.
Here, I'm gonna let you do it.
Y vos ves a una persona dando vueltas por el barrio. ¿Qué hace? Ahora que le preguntas qué está haciendo.
Sí, pero no me tiene que protestar.
Ahora la
Hey,
exactamente.
it's April. The police are refusing to give me a police report or admit that these 2 men even broke into my house. They refuse to take any of the information, like the license plate number I have for them. They're refusing to arrest them, give me a police report, or give me any evidence at all that these people broke into my house. I'm apparently a crazy woman. So I got them on record saying that they're doing that, and I'm going to
Did
send
you
it
give
to
the
the news
officers your
reports.
ID?
I don't have to.
Okay, now we have a different problem. If you don't give them an ID, they can't give you a report because we don't
They
give
didn't ask me for an ID. They refused to give me a report, didn't they, Zach?
Yes.
I got that on camera too, them refusing to give me a report. I'm not a
Will you
fucking
please relax for a
dumbass.
minute so I can do my job? Because I can't work like this. You asked for a supervisor to come
A
to solve
police
problem.
officer can't work under pressure. He shouldn't be a police
Ma'am, it's not even
officer.
that. First of all, I'm a sergeant. Get it right. Stop calling me an officer. I'm a police sergeant. You asked for a sergeant and a sergeant arrived.
This is going on the
Okay?
news, you know.
Great. Great, because you
Your
can't tell-
aggression, your
because
aggression
being-
to a victim of a burglary
Of course I am.
is
Yes,
going on the
yes,
news.
yes.
Your aggression towards a victim of a burglary
You can't tell
is
a
going
rent
on
is
the
your
news.
problem, and you can't, and you're being rude, and you're being unprofessional.
I have the right to be rude and unprofessional. I'm not a police officer. I am a victim of a crime.
Get me your ID so you can get your report. All right, come on. I'm 54 years old.
Yeah, you shouldn't need to be
I'm old enough-
aggressive with
I'm-
a
I'm-
small 100-pound
I'm old
girl.
enough to be her dad. Do you know what I'm
So
saying?
you should know how
And
to
that's-
speak
and
to
that's-
me.
And that goes both ways. You need to learn how to speak to me.
I'm sorry, I'm the victim of a crime. I'm in shock. I can act however I feel fit.
But you're not in shock. You're not in shock when it comes to reporting, right? For that, you're not in shock. You're shocked when it comes to treating people right. For that, you're in shock. Very convenient.
It's not my job to treat people right and write police reports. It's your job.
Zach doesn't want to be a witness.
That's fine.
No, that's fine. You have every right.
My position is
You have every right. Zach, you don't have to explain yourself to me, my friend.
Zach, it's fine.
Zach,
You don't have to.
Zach,
It's okay.
under the United States Constitution, you don't have to explain
That's
why you
fine,
don't want to be a
because
witness.
I got Alana is going to call and do one too. The lawyer that was on the Zoom call that watched these people walk into my house. And she has the Zoom call recorded too, so we'll... Okay, cool. That's awesome. We'll send that off to the Herald, I think.
April, would you
Joey's
like to
been
talk to
really
the lawyer?
nice.
Would I even call him myself and talk to him myself? And
No,
give
she's
me
in
number?
a meeting. She's in a meeting with the owner right now. She said just write down what happened and call the department to get your badge numbers and everything for the internal.
Okay. Alright, so here's her ID, right, since she doesn't want to interact. Case number is right up here, okay? This is the phone number for Central. It takes 7 days, and write that down, it takes 7 days, because I have to report, and then records has to put the report in the system. So it takes 7 days before getting it. She can
All
get
right,
it
do you
from our
want the
website.
photographs and the video that we have? I can send them to Carlos or something and he can give them to you.
So, that would be for the investigator. This is my name and my badge number, Officer Sanchez's name and Officer Sanchez's badge number, Jabad and his badge number. And IA complaints, you can do them online now. So if you go to the website, there's an actual link there that says complaint or commendation, whatever you prefer, and you can actually click and fill that out. All right, and we already got that car
Cool.
information. down.
Well, Detective Golden gets an A+ 100, and you got half star.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you, sir. Thank you, April, for allowing me to do my job. You guys have a nice day.
Thanks for finally doing your job once I threatened you with press.
What?
Thanks for doing your job finally after I had to threaten you with press.
So now you were threatening me. That's arrestable. You know that.
To say that I'm gonna call the news police, that I'm gonna call the media on you.
So you're threatening me.
That I'm gonna call the media on
Did you hear her
you.
say threaten me? Did you hear her say that, Zach? Because that's arrestable when you threaten a lot.
What sticks with me here isn't just a tense argument in a hallway, it's a basic duty that got lost in ego. A tenant says 2 unknown men entered her apartment. Whether that ends up being criminal trespass, a landlord mix-up, or something in between, the next step is simple. Take the report. Florida's victim rights rules are clear that victims can get a report number and be kept in the loop. You don't need a perfect case or handcuffs on day 1 to write what happened. That paper trail is how you protect everyone, the tenant, the owner, and the officers. The First Amendment part is straightforward too. People can record police as long as they aren't getting in the way. Cameras aren't the problem, they're how we prove what was said and done. In this clip, the camera ultimately pushed things back toward the rails. Once the sergeant cooled off, a case number, names, and the complaint path showed up like they should have been there from the start. Calling a tenant civil matter and shooing her away misses the point. Even if an entry might be tied to a property dispute, you still document it. You can note possible authorized entry, verification pending, collect the video, take plate numbers, and give the victim her card. If later the owner confirms permission, fine. The file shows good faith work. If not, you've already preserved the evidence. Either way, the officer looks professional, and the public sees a system that listens before it decides. There's a trust lesson here. People call the police because they need help, not a showdown. The tone, the crowding, the back and forth about rank, none of that makes a scared person feel heard. The best version of this scene is boring. Ma'am, you can film. Tell me what happened. Here's your case number. We'll contact the owner and follow up. If those men return, call us immediately. 30 calm seconds and everyone walks away with dignity. Rights and duties aren't rivals. The Constitution protects the camera. State law expects a report. Good policing does both. Document first, argue later.
Hold on for a second.
Yeah, just
Major Strickland.
Yes,
so what
sir.
you're telling me is that this isn't open to the public? So why does that sign there say employee parking? I'm not a vehicle. I'm not parking here. It doesn't say I can't walk through here.
Well, I'm asking you.
Oh, so it's a personal request.
It's a
person. Okay, so I'm going to request you get in your car and get out of here. Okay? Yeah.
How it works.
Okay. Well, let's find out how it's gonna work. Go ahead.
Step over there, sir.
I'm free to stand right here.
No, you're not.
I am. Do a whole lot of calling because you're gonna need them. This is Major Strickland. He's going to tell me that it's a personal request that I leave the parking lot.
I don't have a unit to meet me in the parking lot of 400 watt one.
He needs 2 units, actually.
I just need one.
2 units. Tell me you need 2.
Listen, I don't. 10-4.
2 units.
No 13s.
Tell me you need 2 units. And while you got your window down, I'm going to take a look inside your car, all right?
Whatever facilitates your happiness. Just step over here for me, please.
You told me to do whatever facilitates my happiness, and then you're going to ask me to step over there? Brother, listen, I just listen. I come here to get my information, and I'm leaving, okay? You can roll your window up. I can see through your window, brother. Well, if there's nothing there, why you roll your window up? Nothing. It's okay. So Major Strickland here operates under personal request and not law.
This is an area that's for the employees of the sheriff's.
Is there a statute to back that up?
Is
Your
it?
cat got your tongue. Is there a penal code that backs that up? No. Is there a signed document by the judge or your sheriff that legalizes that statement that you made? No, there isn't. There's a sign that says employee parking, correct?
Right.
Does it say that? Does it say authorized personnel? You look like you've seen a ghost. That answers my question. Get in your car, save yourself the embarrassment, and get out of here. It's simple.
No, that's
Yeah,
not how
it
works,
is.
sir.
Well, it's gonna work that way.
I don't know what best facilitates your happiness. I know what you're doing, and I know.
So you
how
know
you
what I'm
operate.
doing,
I
and
do.
you still got out your car to ask for my license. Do you see how you just made yourself look dumb? You know what I'm doing, Travis? Answer that question.
You've expressed your interest to leave.
This is how. No, I'm not interested in leaving. You're trying to make me leave. I'm not interested in leaving. I just want to finish getting these pictures of these vehicles with these different tints on them, and then I'm leaving. That doesn't require your help, but you chose to get out your car and bark unlawful commands.
Go about your business.
So why you get out your car then?
Go about your business.
Now you're getting upset. See?
No, I'm not.
Now it's your ego and that thin blue line. Now you're getting upset. Now I'm staying right here.
Okay.
Okay. I'm fine.
Okay.
You're on the clock, wasting our tax dollars. I can stay here all day. You got a job to do. And I'm sure the mayor or your sheriff wouldn't appreciate you wasting tax dollars.
I don't work for the mayor.
Oh, you don't?
I do not.
You don't?
I do not.
Okay. All right. Well, the sheriff wouldn't mind you just sitting here wasting tax dollars. Oh, unless you're going to say you don't give a shit about what the sheriff thinks. I mean, that's on you. I don't work for the sheriff. You do. I can sit here all day. Okay. But you got a job to do. I don't. So eventually, you're going to leave. Okay. Am I being entertained, Mr. Strickland?
No, I've told you that you're free to go at any time.
So I'm free to go, which means I'm free to stay as well, right? So why did you tell me when you first got a call that I had to leave? God, see, you do this to yourself. I'm not doing this to you. You was on the platform to do the right thing. That's what I wanted you to do.
Okay.
I pray for your safety every night because I know how it is to wear that badge every day. You was on the platform to do the right thing, and this is what you chose to do.
I asked you what you were doing. You were placing our vehicles under.
And you told me that I had to leave. Did you or did you not tell me that? You told me I had to leave. You told me I had to leave.
Okay.
And now you're gonna backtrack because now you say you know what I'm doing. So now you know the platform you're on.
I do know it.
And you had the opportunity to do the right thing.
What you're doing.
So why did you choose to do the wrong thing if you know what I'm doing?
I refute your assertion.
You refute my assertion.
No.
See, that's what I'm saying.
How you
doing, partner?
You're asking.
Hey, you're blocking this man way. Can you get out of the way? You're blocking this man way right here. You're impeding traffic, actually. Yeah, that's called impeding traffic.
The Georgia traffic code?
No, obviously you're not, because you're parked right here on the wrong side of the road.
The 5 traffic charges that you can make on private property is impeding.
Oh, is it private? Is this private?
Yes.
Please put your foot. This is private.
City property.
It's city property.
It's county property.
It's county property. So you're telling me county property is private? Hey, brother, how you doing? It's city and county private property private. It's tax funded, right?
Pardon me?
It's city and county property tax funded, which deems it public until you have a sign saying the personnel access on it. You've made yourself like a complete ass. Go over there, please. Bye. You can't complain about my language because I have a right to my First Amendment. Please get out my face.
First of all,
get out my face.
I'm not leaving.
Get out my face.
No.
Get out of my face.
No.
I have a right to my safety, okay? And you have no lawful reason to stand right here, okay? So if I feel threatened, I would defend myself, okay? That's not a threat on your life. That's a promise to my safety, okay? Back up. Back up. Okay, all right. Anything past this point, you signed up for, okay? Because I've asked you to leave me alone. I've done nothing wrong to you.
If you incite violence against,
I'm not inciting violence. I'm inviting my safety. It's my safety. It's my safety. It's my safety. Okay, you gonna stand right there and won't move. You won't move a foot closer. That's where you gonna stand there. Because I have a right to defend myself. Unlawful detention and unlawful arrest can be. I'm just letting you know that. So you have no lawful reason to put your hands on me. Okay? I just want you to know that. So you're gonna stay where you are, or it's gonna be a lot of cars moved around here. Okay? Please don't touch me. Just stay right there. How you doing, brother? I'm David. Nice to meet you. Are you Officer Hill?
Yes, sir.
This gentleman here is confused about county and city property. He said it's private, right?
First of all,
you said it. I'm done talking to you. Shut up, please. This officer here told me that city and county property is private. We all out here know.
I appreciate your.
Yeah.
You're done. You can get to me. Thank you, Mr.
Hey, listen. Thank you for removing him so he don't look as bad as you look, all right? Because the whole city's gonna see this, and it's going to the sheriff. It's gonna be great here.
Okay.
And you're a major Strickland, all right?
Yes, sir.
Is your family on the internet? Because everybody's gonna see this. So when you go home, please brief them that you're now on the internet and they shouldn't watch it if they don't want to see dad or husband look like a fool, because that's what you are. See these gentlemen here? They're professional. But you chose to get out of the car and open your mouth. And then this happened. And that was interesting because obviously you told us good to go. It's still standing here watching. See that?
He can do whatever he wants.
But you just told him he can go. So if he can do what he want, why couldn't he stay here and talk? You said he can do what he want, but you told him to leave. You make yourself... Now you're making him leave. After you said he's free to do what he want. I love people like you. I really do. You're so upset, but you know you have no legal regards to this right here. You can't do nothing about it. If I didn't have my camera, I'd probably have a bullet in me right now, wouldn't I? You hate it.
I'm not upset.
You are upset.
I don't invest
You're
any
upset.
emotional
You do.
in what you're doing.
You're upset.
No.
It's fine. Your ego has allowed you to stand here longer than you wanted to because you could have been left. Your ego has allowed you to stand here longer than you wanted to.
Now, folks, before we go to the final recap, make sure to check out the doorbell cameras in the link below. It's a great way to keep your home safe and stay informed. You click the link in the description to grab yours today. Cops absolutely hate being recorded. It's like it hits a nerve every time. For some reason, having a camera on them while they're doing their job seems to trigger them. A lot of officers will even go out of their way to intimidate people just to make them stop filming, even though recording them in public is 100% a constitutional right. Here's the thing they often forget. Cops work for us. That badge, the car, the uniform, and even the gas in their patrol vehicles, all of it comes from our tax dollars. As taxpayers, we have every right to hold them accountable and make sure they're doing their job properly. Recording them isn't about causing trouble, it's about transparency. If they're doing everything by the book, there shouldn't be an issue, but when some officers react aggressively to being filmed, it makes you wonder, what are they trying to hide? Cameras don't lie, and that's why it's so important to keep filming. At the end of the day, it's about making sure they serve and protect like they're supposed to, not intimidate and overstep.
And here's the other thing. What's your name?
I'm not giving my name.
You're not giving your name. Why not?
Because I've broken no law.
Performance of their public duty to maintain, place, erect, paint, paste, print, nail, tack, or otherwise.
Hello?
How are you?
Good.
Cool.
We're blessed, but children being murdered in here or not.
What's that?
We're blessed, but the children being murdered in here or not.
Okay.
They're not good.
So this, right, from
Yeah.
this sidewalk
Yeah.
to here is the city property. So far, so good?
City property, yeah.
Okay, you guys can't have signs attached to the poles or the trees.
That's never been a problem in the past. Ever.
I just talked to my lieutenant
Okay.
at the district, and he says that you can't have anything attached to the signs or the trees.
Why didn't they ever bring that up before?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what I literally just talked to him about.
Okay.
Okay?
What?
We're not denying the fact
Right.
that you talked to him. We're
Right.
just, we've never been told.
I'm
that
telling you
before.
right now, you can't attach anything to city property.
Can you give us the ordinance?
I don't know the ordinance off the top of my head.
So we're supposed to take your word for it?
I mean, we could talk at the district if you'd really like to, but I don't think we need to do that either, do we?
Well, you said.
For reference so that we can look it up.
Well, I'm sure you can look. I mean, I don't know off the top of my head how many city ordinances are there. I don't know. I've been doing this for 20 years. I don't know all the city ordinances. I'm just asking you.
Well, you're saying it's an ordinance, so we would assume that you know the ordinance if you're bringing it up.
Do you want to take the signs down, yes or no?
We're just asking you for an ordinance. That's all we're asking you for.
I don't know what the ordinance is. I'm telling you, you can't have it on city property. That's what it says.
So we just take your word for it?
Yeah, take my word for it for right now and then look it up and then find out what the city ordinance is. I can probably do it, but it's going to take me a while. I don't have time to do that today.
But you have time to come and talk to us?
Because somebody called us here.
And what, complained or something?
Yes.
About what? Signs?
You on the megaphone.
Well,
You're not supposed to be on the megaphone.
You're talked about the signs. That's the only thing you brought up so far. Before that.
We'll take down the signs.
Thank you.
We'll
Thank
detach
you.
the signs. We're just
Thank
wanting the ordinance number.
I don't know what the ordinance number is off the top of my head. I show up, I call my lieutenant, I tell him exactly what you guys are doing, I tell him where everything is, and he says they can't have anything attached to city property.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, we've dealt with a lot of police here in this district, in District 1, and even
Have
in
you dealt with me
other,
before?
No.
No.
Not that I know. But we've dealt with a number of police officers that will just pull up some random idea and claim it's an ordinance. So
I'm just
we
telling you
have to
what
make
my
sure.
lieutenant says. Okay?
All right.
My lieutenant is in charge of our major incident response team, so he's well versed in ordinances and stuff like that on what you guys can and can't do. If you'd like, I'll give him a call and ask him for the exact ordinance so that way I can tell you guys.
Well, we would appreciate
Yes,
it.
please.
Okay, so while I'm doing that, start taking the signs down, please.
Well, we like to wait until you find the ordinance.
I can take the signs down for you if you'd like me to.
No, I don't want you to do it until you give us the ordinance. We're just asking you to do your job, officer.
that?
We're just asking you to do your job.
Yeah, and here's the other thing. What's your name?
I'm not giving my name.
You're not giving your name. Why not?
Because I've broken no law. I don't need to give my name.
Okay.
But your officer, supervisor? Lemke, Lemke.
Sir, try not to block
And
the
your badge
driveway.
number?
I don't have a badge number.
You don't have, okay. But Supervisor Lemke, okay.
Not to block the
Okay.
driveway so he doesn't get hit by a car as you're
trying to exit.
No traffic.
And Officer Piceno,
Officer Piceno.
Piceno,
Yep.
and your badge number?
021526.
021252. Sorry, say that one more time.
021526.
Okay. And Officer Sanchez
Sanchez Alcantara.
And your badge number?
Badge number 207.
2071. Thank you.
So obviously, we got called here.
Ah, yes, sir.
Callers claiming that you're on the megaphone,
I was.
causing them a disturbance.
And I've.
You have the megaphone out.
What's that?
Obviously, you're not using it, so that's good. Maybe they came out and warned you not to use the megaphone because it was causing them disturbance. I don't know. But that's what we got called out here for.
I've not had a problem using it before in the past.
People have said to.
At this point, if it's causing disturbance to somebody and that somebody's calling us, it's a noise nuisance.
Well.
Or disorderly conduct because it's causing disturbance to them.
Well,
I understand that you guys have had other encounters with other officers, but I'm just telling you that that's a noise nuisance by the book.
Well, what was it? Is there an ordinance that says you cannot use a megaphone or amplification of any kind in Milwaukee?
It's the fact that what you're using is causing somebody a disturbance.
Stay away from the driveway so you don't get hit.
Well, but if there's no ordinance against using it, then
You're causing a noise nuisance by using a megaphone is the disturbance. Using the megaphone to cause noise that's disturbing somebody else that's calling us now. I don't know how much simpler that can be, but that's a noise nuisance. Okay?
Are the ordinances different in each district?
No. As far as the city of Milwaukee, the ordinance is the same.
Okay.
They can be different in different counties and different cities, but as far as the city of Milwaukee, it's all the same. You might have had encounters with officers that might have just gave you guys a fair warning and went on about their day, but those were those decisions made by those officers. We're not those officers, so you can't use what you have experienced with other officers with what we're experiencing right now. I'm just telling you.
In District 1, we were given the number of ordinance which said that if it came from a vehicle, then it covered like radios from vehicles or any other noise caused from a vehicle or something else. It didn't mention a whole one.
There's a separate one for vehicles when it's related to vehicles, and there's a separate one for noise nuisance in general, which could be house parties, bar music from obviously bars going on that are having loud music, or just houses, neighbors living close to each other, and one neighbor has loud music and it's causing a disturbance to the other. Because there's two separate programs for our citations. There's our citations for tracks, what we call it. That's our vehicle, any vehicle violation. Third.
So is there an ordinance in Milwaukee that says you cannot use amplification?
No,
Or is it under
the ordinance that I'm speaking of is the one that you guys just in general making an excessive amount of noise that's causing a disturbance to somebody else.
We'd have to measure the decibel level of the megaphone, right?
Even for disorderly conduct.
And if you could say something to one of these guys, he had his phone recording and pointing at my vehicle.
And you're going in to participate in the murder of babies, ma'am.
Even regardless of the noise nuisance, it's the fact that somebody called saying that you using the megaphone was causing them a disturbance is a disorderly conduct.
No, it's not, because anyone could say that anywhere. That they don't get to stomp on your First Amendment rights just because they don't like what you're saying or that you're loud.
First Amendment rights is one thing, but using a megaphone to do what they're saying causes a disturbance. That's why we're here.
Well, what if I use my own voice and cause a disturbance?
That's fine.
Well, what's the difference? I mean, as long as you don't have an ordinance against using amplification, if I'm disturbing them with a megaphone in my regular voice, what's the difference, honestly?
Apparently they can't hear your voice.
What's that?
They can't hear your voice with the megaphone inside.
Where did the phone call come from? Did it come from over there?
No idea.
Those apartment buildings? He's been directing it to the building the whole time.
Right.
So that they can hear.
See, and that's where the issue is. It's the same concept of your neighbor's causing too much noise when it's causing you a disturbance, and you call the police. you can't really put a distance to it because anyone in the city of Milwaukee, you're going to be maybe within 10, 15 feet of your neighbor between houses, and when they're playing loud music and it's causing you disturbance, you have the right to call the police for noise nuisance. So there's no distance.
Pregnancy likely.
They would have more of a...
You take this and even read it inside. You can read it
more
in the logic
of
if you want.
Okay, so she obviously doesn't want your information, so...
He can talk if he wants. Man, we can help you.
Maybe doesn't want to die. Maybe wants to live.
Man, we can help. You know they're murdering babies in there? And you have a duty as police officers to do something about that, to protect these children from being murdered. You do. That's your duty before God Almighty. You should arrest a serial killer putting children to death in here. You're worried about what we're doing out here, worried about signs and a megaphone, but what if they're murdering babies in there?
Doctrine. Okay. You can, any one of you can take to read.
Okay.
It deals with your duty before God.
That's my partner.
Yeah, so the issue's not here that you guys are out here practicing the First Amendment. The issue is that you guys are using a megaphone that's causing them a disturbance, and that's what it is. That's what we're doing, and that's what we're here dealing with.
Because
signage is illegal signage. My boss is currently looking up the actual ordinance, since you guys are very curious to know it, which is understandable. Which you guys can do on your own time as well. Just Google City of Milwaukee ordinances, and you will find the illegal signage on there, as well as the noise nuisance and the excessive noise from a vehicle, as far as your loud music with stereos and all that stuff that was explaining. It's all on there. We're not hiding anything.
Okay.
We're not, we're not robots. We're not here to memorize every single statute number in there.
Well, I would assume that if you're bringing something up, you would know the ordinance number.
I'll talk to you.
Okay.
244.18. That is the city ordinance. 244-18.
All right, and you have the print right on there.
I took a picture of it on my phone.
Okay.
I can read it to you if you'd like.
Please, please.
Temporary banners and other non-rigid signs. Signs on public property, right? Prohibited. It shall be unlawful for any person except a public officer or government employee in the performance of their public duty to maintain, place, erect, paint, paste, print, nail, tack, or otherwise fasten any card, banner, picture, handbill, sign, poster, or advertising, or notice of any kind, or cause the same to be done on any curb, sidewalk, or public thoroughfare surface, fence, board, barrel, box, case, railing, pole post, tree, barricade, material, bridge fender, dock, pile, building, or structure of any kind on public ground or public waterway within the city, except as may be prohibited by this chapter or provision of the Milwaukee Code.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
So you can just lean against the pole?
No.
Because they're not talking about fastening?
Nope. Not touching it. If you want to carry the sign, carry the sign.
Okay.
You can't put it on anything.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright.
So if you want to carry the signs, carry them.
And
You just can't put them on the thing.
And the number again is
244-18.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys have that on your body cameras and everything?
And on Facebook Live, you're being watched by 10 people.
By how many?
10.
Nice. That's not bad.
Well, it is bad if you're being a tyrant. If you're not being a tyrant, then...
Well, I'm just telling you what the city ordinance is.
Okay.
So I'm not really being a tyrant, I'm just telling you.
No, I'm saying if you're being a tyrant, then it's bad. If you're not being a tyrant, then that's fine.
Yeah, like I said, you want to carry the signs? Carry them. You just can't put them on the things. Don't yell at people on the megaphones. Don't.
I still haven't seen an ordinance for that, and I was asking them, they couldn't give me an ordinance.
It's ordinance 8060. 80-60.
There you go.
So,
Don't block the driveway. Maintain your social distancing, and have a wonderful day.
okay. Well, you're within 6 feet. So.
Right, and you guys are within 6 feet of each other.
And you're...
There's only some side.
Right.
Yeah, less than 6 feet
like
between
to yell,
officers.
So I'm just telling you, so that way I don't have to yell.
We do have
You
a
guys have a-
constitutional right to be
I didn't say that you
heard,
can't leave.
so.
I didn't say that you have to leave. Stay here.
I'm
Stay
talking
here all
about
day.
both ones.
Right.
We can be loud enough to be heard according to.
Do what you. Hey, you know what? Do what you need to do to make your point.
Just letting you know that.
That's
I
what I'm doing.
understand. Like I said,
Not
I've
being
been doing.
combative.
I'm not. I didn't say you were.
Yeah. Okay.
You can't have the stuff on the poles or the
All right.
trees. You can carry it. You can stand here. Do what you need to do. Don't obstruct the driveways. Don't obstruct people coming and going.
We don't.
Perfect. Have a great day.
Sometimes the most important thing we can do is ask the right question, especially when it comes to standing up for our rights. In the video we're talking about, you see an ordinary protest turn into something way more serious, all because people chose to ask one simple thing. What law says that? It's a powerful question, and the way the police responded says a lot about how critical it is to know your rights and stay calm when things get tense. The scene kicks off outside an abortion clinic where a group of protesters are holding signs and using a megaphone. They've been there before, doing the same thing. But this time, police show up and start making demands. They say the protesters can't attach signs to city property and can't use a megaphone. The protesters, in response, ask a reasonable question. What ordinance are you referring to? And that's when things start to get interesting. At first, the officers can't name any specific law. They just say, "I was told," or "my lieutenant said." One officer even admits he's been on the job for 20 years but doesn't know the ordinance off the top of his head. Yet they still ask the protesters to take their signs down and stop using the megaphone. Now think about that. If someone in authority is going to tell you to stop doing something, shouldn't they be able to tell you what rule or law you're breaking? You wouldn't expect a referee to throw a flag without explaining the foul, so why should we accept it from law enforcement? Eventually, after some back and forth, one of the officers finally finds the ordinance that applies to attaching signs to city property. That's something. But the part about the megaphone, still unclear. The officers shift gears and say it's about noise disturbance or disorderly conduct, even though no one could say how loud was too loud or whether there was a clear law being broken. One officer even said they'd have to measure the decibel level to really know. It became obvious. Feelings and phone calls were driving the response more than facts or laws. This whole thing highlights something too many people forget. Just because someone has a badge doesn't mean they're always right. Officers have a hard job and most are trying to do it well, but that doesn't mean you have to go along with everything they say without asking questions. Respect doesn't mean blind obedience. It means standing firm with facts and being civil while you do it. These protesters didn't scream or threaten. They didn't run. They didn't fold either. They simply asked for the law, stood their ground, and kept the cameras rolling. And that's the real lesson here. If you're ever in a situation like this, stay calm. Ask questions. Record everything. You don't need to be a legal expert to stand up for your rights. You just need to be informed and confident. Know that orders from someone in authority are not the same as the law. Just because someone's annoyed, uncomfortable, or offended doesn't mean you've broken any rules. The First Amendment is there for a reason. You don't lose it just because you're outside a controversial building or someone calls the cops. So whether you're out protesting, filming, or just going about your day, remember, knowledge is power. Asking, well, what law is that, isn't being difficult. It's being smart. It's how everyday people hold power accountable. That's not just your right, it's your responsibility.
That one's over, people. So, Mad Dogging. Loves the Mad Dog, I guess. This one wants to wave and say hi. Look at this. Look at this right here.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. About yourself. Name and badge numbers?
Officer Chester, Walker Police Department.
How you doing? How you doing? And yours? Look at him running the plate. Look at this.
Foxtrot Echo Romeo
Come on, Craven, what you doing?
Huh?
Was this the car wash?
Car wash, yeah.
Car wash.
What you doing, Craven?
What's up, Bob? You doing all right?
Yeah, about yourself, man.
Good. You got a license, registration, insurance on you?
For?
Or your license actually where I can identify you?
For?
Because you're loitering at this point. You're not using this business.
I bet you I got quarters out on my seat that I was fixing to wash my car.
Okay, well, you've been here.
I've been here for 4 minutes. I've been here for 4 minutes. I've already been here.
For the owner.
Okay.
This is loitering. You're not using
This is not loitering. This is not loitering.
You're not using the business.
So I can't use my phone. I can't hang up on the phone call. This is not loitering.
Can I have your ID, please, sir?
Craven, really? You really gonna go this far?
Can I have your ID, please, sir?
For sitting here for 3 minutes before I wash my car?
Can I have your ID, sir?
And finish the cigarette before? For what crime? What crime do you suspect me of committing?
I just said you were loitering. I've always.
It's not loitering.
Yes, it is. It is.
I've been sitting here for 3 minutes and I've got it all on camera. I've got it all on camera.
No problem.
I've got it all on camera.
Can I
Okay.
see your ID, please?
For what crime?
I just said loitering.
Loitering. That is not loitering, sir.
Okay. Can you show me your ID, please, sir? One more time. Can I identify you, please, sir? I have a lawful right to identify you. You're committing a crime, loitering. If you don't identify yourself, by state law, that's resisting an officer. Do you know that?
I know 14-108. 1408.
I'm telling you,
108. Am I right or wrong? 14.108.
You're failing to identify yourself.
It's not failure to ID if there's no crime being committed.
You are committing a crime.
I've got quarters. I've already showed the quarters on my passenger seat. I had to finish. I was trying to finish my cigarette before I washed my car.
Can you give me your ID, please?
You really want to go this way? All right, watch this, people. Rights violations, Fourth Amendment rights violations right here.
Show it to
Yep.
me.
This is a Fourth Amendment rights violation right here, people. I was finishing my cigarette, fixing to wash my car because it's dirty, and he wants to come up and violate my Fourth Amendment rights right here. No, this is a Fourth Amendment right to my papers, persons, and effects for committing no crime. There's no crime. There's no crime being. There's no. I don't give a shit what you got to say. There's no crime being committed here. I was fixing to wash my car. I was finishing my cigarette. I've been here for 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and it's all on camera. So you're about to look stupid in front of everybody. And what's your badge number?
Walker 34.
34. I already got 32 fired because of some stupid shit like this. And Craven knows who the hell I am. Look at this. Look at this. Let me show you all my quarters again that I was going to wash my car with. They're all right here. I was finishing my cigarette, fixing to wash my car, and he decides to come over and tell me I am loitering.
So if you're not using this business,
I'm using this business.
So we've been sitting over there for over 4 minutes.
Oh, so we're judging this whole entire stop over 3 and 4 minutes.
But we've been
3 or 4 minutes.
3 or 4 minutes.
Dude, it takes 6 minutes. It takes 6 minutes to smoke my cigarette. It takes 6 minutes to smoke my cigarette. It takes 6 minutes to smoke my cigarette.
It is cameras. It is.
That's fine. Yes, and I'm recording the whole entire thing. Oh my God! Yeah, right, dude.
So you're not using this business at all. Where are your quarters at?
They're right here.
Let me see your quarters.
Right here. They're right there in the passenger seat.
Okay.
They're right there. See them all lined up across the seat right there? Okay. But I have a right to smoke a cigarette before I wash my car, you idiot.
Okay.
Idiot.
That's fine.
Y'all are fisting Craven's fisting to get fired. Y'all just lost y'all's qualified immunity. Yeah, y'all just lost y'all's qualified immunity. Yep.
Look, I'm going to tell you this one time, okay?
I'm washing my car.
Are you going to listen to me?
I don't have to listen to you. That's the thing. I'm washing my car. Now, did you run my driver's license so I can continue with my night?
Can I talk to you or not?
I have no reason to listen to what you got to say. I'm just going to wash my car after I finish my cigarette. But it is a Fourth Amendment violation for no crime being committed.
You were committed a crime. Loitering is a crime.
Loitering is. I have been sitting here for 3 minutes. Listen to this, people. Listen to this. This is ignorance.
It's on camera.
Exactly. 3 minutes. 4 minutes. I've been sitting here.
Several times about people sitting here doing unlawful things.
I'm finishing my cigarette and fixing to wash my car.
So
that gives me a right to sit here for 3 minutes until I finish my cigarette.
It gives me a right to identify you because
it does not. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
You're right. I'm right.
No, you're wrong. Craven, you're wrong.
And what's crazy is the same camera system that you're talking about is the same camera system that's going to see you then following us around making traffic stops.
I have every right to follow y'all. I have every right to keep my government accountable.
I have every right to identify you when you're committing a crime.
I have not committed no crime. I have not committed no crime. I have not committed a crime. I should have let you take me to jail. Is what I should have did. I should have refused the ID, and you should have taken me to jail because I would have had your badge. You want to go? You want to go ahead and turn it in now? Take off the whole clown costume. Take off the whole clown costume. I am clean. I know I don't have nothing wrong with me.
Said negative 17.
That's right, negative 17. But you're out with somebody. See, I know what. And you're talking about 14108. It is failure to ID for not giving ID whenever it is lawfully reasoned, but it is not. It is so. If somebody decides to pull up in a car wash and dig quarters out of their console and have a cigarette before they wash their car, they're not allowed to do that.
But you've been sitting here out of your car.
I cannot dig in my center console to get quarters out when I'm out of my car.
Showing that you're actually using the business, I have no problem with that.
But I have proof that I'm using this business.
You don't have proof. You don't have proof because
you don't have proof that I'm not using this business.
Okay, I was over there sitting
for 3 minutes, 4 minutes. You even said on camera that it was 4 minutes. Just go on, go do y'all's job so I can continue with my night.
Okay.
Bye, deuces. Y'all are dismissed. You're dismissed.
You can grab your
dismissed.
ID, but if you're going to use this business, you go ahead and use the business.
I'm going to dismiss. I don't even want to hear this. Go on, dismiss. Goodbye. Y'all have a bad night because y'all deserve it. Y'all, good night. Get out of here. This is what you call ignorance of the law. Fourth Amendment violation. I will have your badge, Craven. I will have it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now get out of here.
Okay.
Make sure you keep your mouth shut. You have the right to remain silent. Use it. You should. Yes, right. You have a right to remain silent.
What stands out here is how something ordinary, sitting in a car at a car wash finishing a cigarette before using the machine, turned into a confrontation over supposed loitering. The man explained clearly that he was about to wash his car and even showed the quarters on his seat. That's a legitimate reason to be there, and under both state law and the Constitution, simply sitting for a few minutes in public isn't a crime. Yet the officer insisted otherwise, demanding ID and threatening charges for failure to identify. That kind of leap isn't about safety, it's about stretching the law to force compliance. The Fourth Amendment protects people from unreasonable searches and seizures, and that protection includes being free from stops that lack a real legal basis. Suspicion of loitering after 3 or 4 minutes isn't enough. Loitering laws are often vague to begin with, and when they're enforced this way, they open the door to harassment. Using them against someone who's clearly engaged in lawful activity, washing their car, filming police, or just sitting in their vehicle, is an abuse of authority. What's worse is that the demand for ID seemed less about loitering and more about retaliation. The man had been filming officers, which is a protected First Amendment activity, and suddenly he found himself accused of a crime that doesn't hold up under scrutiny. That kind of intimidation sends a chilling message. Exercise your rights and you'll get hassled. Police take an oath to protect rights, not to chip away at them. In this situation, the camera told the truth. No crime was being committed and the officer's actions overstepped. That gap between duty and behavior is exactly why people keep pressing record.